Hi, fam. Good morning. Good morning. So, this morning, one of the trending topics all over the place is fasting and sex. And I just want to give you my input because I feel like I'm also experienced in this particular area enough to tell you about it. And I'm going to be sharing my personal experience with you. I'm a very good, I'm not going to even say I'm very good. I'm a strong believer of fasting. Yes, I so much believe in fasting because on different occasions, I needed clarification, I needed understanding, I needed a deeper input from something that was beyond me. So I dived into the realm. And fasting is a time in your life where you let go of yourself. You let go of yourself. So when people are fasting and they say, I don't want to have sex, they're actually saying, I want to let go of myself so that I can understand what the Lord is saying over a particular situation. A lot of churches right now, a lot of denominations are going through fasting. They're fasting. And it's going to be very difficult for an unbeliever who is with a believer during this time. I want to plead with you, the unbeliever, to please support your partner who is fasting. Please, I beg you, just support them. On several occasions, I wanted to know whether fasting and having sex would go hand in hand. And I can tell you, fasting and sex don't work hand in hand. Why? Fasting is a time in your life. That's why the Bible says Jesus fasted for day. Jesus fasted for 40 days and nights. If you are a Muslim, you know that during the night hour, I have a Muslim friends, and I had a very close Muslim friend at some point in my life. So I know that there's in between the night where they wake up, they eat, they even have sex, then they go back to bed and wake up and continue with their fasting. Yes, Muslims do that. But for we Christians, there's no prescribed way of living. I will not say there's no prescribed way, but we don't have that type of this thing. And all the Muslims I've spoken with, they are like, it's allowed in their religion. But we don't have such a detailed rule governing you. The only thing is that the Bible prescribes that you should not go about broadcasting that you are fasting. You should not do like the Gentiles do, But when you are fasting, for me, with my experience in the area of fasting that I know, anytime I fast during the day, I purify myself during the night. And I lay there like a bride waiting for the groom. I lay there for the Holy Spirit to minister to me concerning the topic to which I have petitioned during the day. This is why I don't accept sex during fasting, because it will contradict my vision. I will not understand if the dream I have was influenced by the sex I had, And again, don't forget, sex under a good atmosphere is something that is very enjoyable and pleasurable. It's very, very highly pleasured. So if you are going to be fasting and having sex, for me, I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's okay. But if you have a partner that is not fasting with you, let's say your church is doing 21 days, you can decide to do 10 days. And then the rest of the day, you just pray with them. You just pray with them. But for me, when I'm fasting, I do not like sex. I don't want to. In fact, I don't even want to share my bedroom with anybody when I'm fasting. When I'm fasting, I want to go to that room and lie down. And I have done both of them. The result I get when I'm fasting and I'm abstaining is like 100 over 100 as compared to when I'm fasting and I'm still involved, So if this will help you in any way, and if you are an unbeliever, you are with a believer, and you are wondering what this is all about, if this video will help you in any way, please, this is just the explanation about it. I have done it. I have done 6 to 6. I have done 6 to 12. But one of my best fasting is 6 to 6. Anytime I want heaven to open and give me answers, I go for 6 to 6. Sometimes I do it for 3 days. Sometimes I do it for 5 days. Sometimes I do it for 6 days. It depends on what I want to and how quick the answer is handed to me. Sometimes I fast until I receive the answer. When I don't receive the answer, I don't quit. I just keep going on. And sometimes in the process of fasting, I do get other deeper revelations that are even beyond what I went to petition for. So fasting for a believer is never something to be played with. In fact, fasting for a believer is a number one access point. Anytime you fast, you come out stronger. Anytime you fast, you come out stronger. That is what fasting does. Please, if this will help you anyway, that is just what I know about this. And I'm saying it from my own experience. Thank you.